Hello, Tom from Every Step Calculus, EveryStepPhysics.com. A volume of a solid revolved around the y-axis in Calculus 2, generally. Index 8 to get to my menu. We're already at the shell method, that's cool. Saves time. And we want to revolve it around the y or vertical axis, number 2. When it says busy here, it means it's loading. It does that a little bit longer the first time you load it when you're calculating, but then after that it would be really, really quick. Here's the formula for it, for the y-axis. Px times h of x over the limits of a and b, the integral. 2 pi comes outside the integral. It could be inside the integral, but then constants and stuff come outside the integral when you do it, so you might as well put it out in front in the first place. And we're going to enter the two functions given for y. If only one is given, then it had x for the y2. And the function for this one, for the y, is 1 plus x cubed. Have to press alpha first before you enter anything in these entry lines here. 1 plus x cubed. And then y equals 9. Alpha 9. I will show you what you've entered. You can change it if you've made a mistake. I say it's okay. And we find the height in these vertical axes. The p of x is always x. Never seen it any different, but and h of x is equal to the height. And we find the height by subtracting y1 from y2. Here's y2. We subtract y1 from it, and we get x squared, x cubed minus 8, sorry. Then I ask whether sometimes the limits are given, sometimes they're not. In this case, they're not given in this problem, so I'm going to choose no. And we're going to find them. And we find the limits. We've set 8 minus x cubed equals 0, equal to 0, and we solve for x. And so x is equal to 2. Makes sense, because 2 cubed is 8, so we use that for the upper limit. And then they give you other stuff which we have to look at. This was given x equals 1, so we're going to choose number 2 here. And we're going to put alpha 1. I say that's okay. So the lower limit is 1 and the upper limit is 2 then, okay? And we set up the integral just like the formula. Here's p of x, here's h of x. And we work the problem out. Generally, first we multiply x times this amount here. Multiply p of x times h of x. And we get 8x minus x to the 4. We integrate that. Come up with 4x squared minus x 5 over 5 with the limits of 2 and 1. At x equals 2, we enter 2 into this formula. Come over 2 pi equals 48 over 5, 96 pi over 5, okay? At x equals 1, we enter it into the integration. It comes up to 2 pi 19 over 5 equals 38 pi over 5. We subtract the upper minus the lower. Comes out to 58 pi over 5. Answer. Pretty easy on EveryStepCalculus.com. Go to my site, buy my programs, and pass calculus. Hey, have a good one.